Welcome back, racing fans. Ellis Park Mike here with HorseRacingBarns.com for Sunday, Haskell Day at Monmouth, Amsterdam Stakes at Saratoga. Recapping Friday's races. The races came off the turf, all but one of them. So we really only handicapped 5 races that didn't change. And of those 5, we did have 3 winners. So not too bad, including a 1560 Fletcher horse, which you don't get him very often at $15.60. So not bad. On to Sunday. And we start the day off at Saratoga with a allowance, entry-level allowance for state-bred, New York state-breds at 1 1/8. And in this race, I'm going to go with number 1, Pisces by Moonlight. This horse made his 4-year-old debut going a mile at Belmont and ran just okay after stumbling. I believe the 1 1/8 is going to be good for him. I'm going to make him my top choice. My second choice is going to be number 5, Live for Today. It's been facing a little bit better the last time out and finished second. Gets back to the entry-level allowance in this, and he should be tough as well. Distance shouldn't be a problem. And third choice is going to be number 2, Zevo. Zevo was a winner last time out, broke his maiden, going a mile. Steps up to 1 1/8. Distance could be a problem for him, but he looked good doing it. 1, 5, and 2 in race 1. Race number 2 is a New York bred maiden special weight for 2-year-olds, colts and geldings. That's 6 furlongs. Going to the outside here for number 8, Awesome Weekend. There's 3 horses in the race that have started, and of those 3, Awesome Weekend had the best debut, beating only a length and 3/4 and finishing third. With that experience, he should be awfully tough to beat in here. Also going to pick number 7, Rockin' Mandy. Philly taking on the boys here from the same trainer of the 8. But this filly worked good and seemed like it worked in company with the 8, and they stayed right together. So like her for second. Third, number 4, Thingamajigger. Been working well. Holy Bull, first time starter for Bruce Brown. Make him my third choice. So for me, 8, 7, and 4 in race 2. Race number 3 is a 6 furlong conditioned $20,000 claimers. Fillies and mares. In here, I'm going to go with number 5, Smarty Bull. Jason Service has run this filly the last 2 times, this mare, last 2 times at this level. Finished second in both those races. One was in the mud, one was on a good track. We don't know what the weather's going to be like on Sunday. At Saratoga, we could be on a muddy track. Like this horse has no problem doing that. Make her my top choice. Second choice, number 1, Landing My Way. Linda Rice claimed this mare for 15 last time out, and she finished second that day, beating only a half a length. She's moving her up, which is a good sign. Third choice, number 4, Primal Baby. This horse was second at Parks last time for 12.5. Chris Englehart brings her in here and raises her up to 20. That's a good sign. So 5, 1, 4 in race number 2. I'm sorry, race number 3. Race number 4 is a maiden special weight for fillies and mares at 1 3/16 on the grass. And hopefully this will be on the grass. That's certainly not a given at this point. My top choice, number 2, Normative Appeal. Jimmy Toner brings this 3-year-old filly in off of a second place finish at 1 1/8 down at Belmont. She was coming good at the end. I'll make her my top choice. Second choice, number 3, Rio Lama. Unbridled Song filly that broke her, that was 5th, beating only a length and a half in her debut, going 1 1/16 for Chad Brown. A very difficult thing to break your maiden going 2 turns first time out. She should be improving here. I'll make her my second choice. Third choice, number 4, Vacationing. McGahee brings this filly in here, and she was third behind Normative Appeal in her last and had a little trouble, so she could turn the tables there. Also going to use number 7 in here, Why Not More. This is a Jonathan Shepard trained a 4-year-old who comes in here from Delaware. She was third in a maiden special weight there, and it was her 4-year-old debut. So she has a right to improve. 2, 3, 4, and 7 in the fourth. Race number 5 is a New York State bred maiden $20,000 claimers at 6 furlongs, and this is for the fillies and mares. These races are very tough. I'm going to go with number 1, Anchovy. Anchovy's been facing maiden special weights and running well. Takes the needed drop to 20,000. She was only a $4,000 yearling, so this is the right move. Second choice is going to be number 5, Simple Rules. Finished behind Anchovy in the last start, but that was her first start of the year, and she led all the way there, so she was speed and fade in her first start. Now drops. She's going to be tough. Mike Hushin can't ever leave him out. Third choice, number 7, Lemon Sunday. This is a filly that's been running on the turf going long and hasn't run very well versus straight maidens. Now she drops into 20,000 and shortens up to 6 furlongs, so could be a danger. 1, 5, and 7 in race 5. Race number 6 is a $25,000 maiden claimer at 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. Once again, we don't know if we're going to be on grass, so we're handicapping for grass, hoping for the best. My top choice is number 7, Comment. This is a Billy Mott trained filly who has been running for maiden special weights and $65,000 claimers and running okay in those races. Now takes the drop to 25. Might be just what she needs. I'll make her my top choice. Second choice, number 4, Raquel. Mark Cassie claimed his horse for $50,000 at Churchill on May 1st. Came back and run 3rd and 4th in 2 races since then. She is 6 out of 10 in the money, so I'll make her my second choice. Third choice is number 5, Carpe Clemence. And this horse was 3rd at this level on the grass at Belmont in her last start. Led all the way and just got caught late. So for me, 7, 4, and 5 in race number 6. Race number 7 is an entry-level allowance at 1 mile and 1/8 on the inner turf. I'm going to go with number 2, Unbridled Fire in here. McLaughlin brings this colt in here off of a powerful maiden win at Belmont in his first try on turf. Looks like that's what he's been wanting to do all along. If he comes back and runs anywhere near that debut, he's going to be very tough. Second choice, number 4, Canagaro. And here's a horse that's been facing some dynamite animals in his last 4 races. Saw Approval, Corporate Jungle, Nano, Wonderful. And being right there, too. He's just knocking on the door, can't get in. But watch out for him. He's the most seasoned horse in here and been facing the toughest horses. Number 6, Arch Above, third choice, Christophe Clement. Broke his maiden 2 back, then tried allowance horses for the first time and finished a good 3rd. He's got to improve. I give him a shot in here as well. And number 11, also Hangover Kid, is a New York bred that has 3 wins. And then he tried open company last time out in a race that was rained off the turf and finished 2nd anyway. So he didn't disgrace himself at all, and he's got good connections. So 2, 4, 6, and 11 in race number 7. Race number 8 is a 1 mile and 1/16 turf race for conditioned $20,000 claimers. I'm going to the outside here. Number 8, Bluegrass Music. Jason Service again. This is a Bluegrass Cap filly. It was 4th, beaten only a 1.5 lengths at this level last time out. Was coming hard at the end. Make her my top choice. Second choice, number 4, the West Rim. Was a good 2nd for 35,000 condition claimers last time out. Switches trainers and goes back to Bisnath Parvu, who had this mare before. She's going to be tough. I would make her my second choice, and third choice is going to be number 7, Proud Road to Glory. Michael Matz was a 4th down at Parks for a starter handicap, 16,000. last time out. Steps up a little bit here, but it is capable. So 8, 4, and 7 in race 8. Race number 9 is the Nanny Rose Stakes for 3-year-old fillies, going a mile on the turf. And they're going to have a hard time beating number 7, Carlo Vivari, in here. She faced Elders in her last start at Churchill and just demolished them, one going away by a length and a quarter. She's a grade 1 winner on the synthetic. They really got to do some running if they're going to beat her. My second choice is going to be number 2, Alora Michelle. This was a well-meant filly as a 2-year-old. Broke her maiden in her second start and her first on grass. Came back and won a stake. Has not been seen since October. Has been working okay. And look out, this is a dangerous filly in here. I'll make her my second choice. Third choice is going to be number 8, Dear Lavinia. This is a Euro shipper that Todd Fletcher's taken over, and she was a stakes winner in France. She's been working good. Johnny V gets on. So in the Nanny Rose, it's 7, 2, and 8 for me. Race number 9 is the Grade 2 Amsterdam. This is a 6.5 furlong race for 3-year-old colts and geldings. And this has come up a very good race, as it always does. I'm going to go with number 7, Dr. Chit. Dr. Chit is on a 3-race winning streak, all sprinting. In his last race, he was very impressive, going 108 and change at Belmont. Dominguez sticks with him. He's been working good. I'll make him my top choice. Second choice is going to be number 4, Currency Swap. Was second to the good Triniberg last time in the Woody Stevens, a grade 2. Is a grade 1 winner over this track, winning the Hopeful as a 2-year-old. Give her a big chance in here as well. And third choice is going to be number 2, Fort Loudon. Fort Loudon is on a 3-race winning streak as well, including a win over Triniberg and the carryback at Calder. It's going to be interesting to see if this colt can transfer his form to Saratoga. He's been mostly a Florida horse, so we'll see what he's got. So for me, 7, 4, and 2 in the Amsterdam. The finale is a $35,000 condition claimer at a mile on the inner turf. I'm going to go with number 2, Captain Webb. This is the horse who broke his maiden his first time out as a 2-year-old, going a mile and a 16th on the turf here at Saratoga. Always a good sign when a horse can do that. He's kind of not lived up to his expectations since then, but this is the right level to get back on a winning streak. I make him my top choice. Second choice is going to be number 10, V1 Rotate. And this horse has been knocking on the door. Gets a little tougher. He was beaten pretty handily by Captain Webb back in April at Gulfstream, but I give him a shot to turn the tables. And my third choice is going to be number 4, Police Chatter. Phil Serpy brings this horse in here off of a good 6th. He was beaten only 3 lengths against 9 of Wonderful, Barocci, and Canagaro, all 3 really tough horses. Takes the needed drop to 35,000. This is a scary horse as well. 2, 10, and 4 in the finale at Saratoga. Also, today is the Haskell at Monmouth, and it's turned up a good field, as you expect it to when it's $1 million on the line. I'm going to go with Gemologist. Gemologist hasn't been seen since the Kentucky Derby, but he was undefeated going into that race. Don't know what happened there. He's working lights out since he got to Saratoga. Looks like he's back to his old self. I'm looking for him to win the Haskell on Sunday. Good luck to everyone. We'll be back Monday. Don't forget there's racing Monday at Saratoga. So remember, any day at Saratoga is a great day. This is Ellis Park Mike saying, see you tomorrow.